Another liberation of the mind. Uh, Genesis chapter 41, verses 37 through 57. It says the title is Yoseph is exalted, or Joseph exaltation over Egypt, mizraim. Now, everybody knows the ancient cultures where the father, the pharaoh and the prince, pretty much the prince follows the father, especially at a certain age. He starts to follow his father to start learning the ropes, getting familiar with the father's, top men, how the kingdom is operated and who does what, how they do it, all the good stuff. They start learning how to run the kingdom. So I find it very fun. I believe it's at the Genesis. Yeah, I mean just the beginning of Exodus. How does the Pharaoh not know who Yosef is, where it clearly states right here, chapter 41, 37 through 57, that he was exalted? That means the lowest person in the kingdom would have known who Yosef was. Even if the prince didn't ride around with the father, Joseph's name would have been heard by him at a young age. You know how kids are. They like, oh my God, who's this guy? He's So you already know how kids are anyway with historical or positive hero-like figures. He would have heard the tales and all that good stuff about Yosef. So how is it that when Pharaoh comes to power, he knows not Yosef? Now, some would argue, well, he didn't know the ways of Yosef, or he didn't. How is that possible? It's like somebody would attempt to break it down. No, because then when we look to I believe it's Second Kings, or First Chronicles, or basically right after King Solomon dies, when Rehoboam, or is it? Yeah, because Jeroboam is the one who is crowned king over Israel. Rehoboam takes the kingdom and becomes king, and the people come to him and say, your father put the burden on us, will you not lighten the burden? See, he knew who to go to. He said he took counsel with the elders, who was his father's counsel. So he knew who to go to. He just ignorantly ignored them. But see, him growing up and being around his father, he knew who to consult for a problem, just like the Pharaoh in Mizraim. And even though they try to put down Mizraim, or attempt to put down Mizraim, saying that Solomon's wisdom was greater than Mizraim, it's actually them paying homage to Mizraim. Why would you point out Mizraim of all the nations? Why not point out Babylonia, Sumeria? It says right there, Solomon's wisdom is greater than Mizraim. So that means just how Solomon ran his kingdom, Mizraim would have run his kingdom. Maybe that's why Solomon married the Pharaoh's daughter. I'm sorry, Suleiman married Pharaoh's daughter. So how is it that Solomon's son know who to go and consult in a time of question, in a time of problems, but the Pharaoh don't even know who he is? Unless it was the Hyksos liberation.